You won't believe the 7 mind-blowing ways Sigma males approach life. Prepare to be amazed. These are the men who, when others are out chasing social validation, prefer to dwell in the realm of their thoughts. They are the introverted individuals who value their independence and solitude over the hustle and bustle of social circles. Sigma males are a fascinating breed. They dance to the beat of their own drum, choosing not to conform to societal norms. But let's be clear, this isn't about rebellion or defiance. No, for the Sigma male, it's about authenticity, about being true to oneself without feeling the need to fit into predefined boxes. They are the lone wolves of society, self-reliant and self-sufficient. They don't need the approval of the crowd to validate their worth. Instead, they derive their sense of self from within, from their values, their achievements, and their unique view of the world. Sigma males see the world through a different lens. Their perspective is often unique and even a little unconventional. They're not afraid to question the status quo, to ponder on the mysteries of existence, or to challenge the commonly accepted beliefs. In this video, we're going to explore 7 ways the Sigma male brain is wired differently. We'll look at how their introverted energy works, how they think independently, how they defy conformity, how they observe and interpret the world, how they rely on themselves, their strategic mindset, and the mysterious aura they project. These insights are not just for understanding the Sigma male better, but also for those who identify as Sigma males to understand themselves better. After all, understanding oneself is the first step towards personal growth and self-improvement. So, buckle up and get ready for an insightful journey into the mind of a Sigma male. Stay tuned as we delve into the mind of the Sigma male, a realm where solitude is not loneliness, but rather a sanctuary for introspection and self-discovery. Firstly, the Sigma male's brain thrives on introverted energy. Now, it's essential to understand that introversion is not synonymous with shyness. Instead, it's a predilection for quieter, more minimally stimulating environments. Imagine a tranquil forest, the rustle of leaves, the hushed whispers of the wind. This is the Sigma male's playground. It's not that they don't want to play in the bustling city park. They just prefer the serene solitude of the forest. The Sigma male's brain is like a sponge, absorbing everything around it. But unlike the extrovert who gains energy from social interactions, the Sigma male recharges through solitude. Their energy reservoir gets replenished not amidst the clamor of a crowd, but in the tranquility of their own company. Now, this does not mean that Sigma males are recluses or hermits. Instead, they're like a book that doesn't spill all its secrets at once. They have a rich inner world, teeming with thoughts, ideas, and experiences that they carefully process in the silence of their solitude. Picture a deep well. The deeper you go, the cooler and quieter it gets. That's how the Sigma male's brain operates. It dives deep into the well of thoughts and ideas, preferring the cool quietness of the depth over the superficial chatter at the surface. Alone time is not a luxury for Sigma males. It's a necessity. It's their way of dealing with the world, of processing experiences, and of recharging their batteries. It's during these periods of solitude that they reflect, strategize, and plan their next move. So the next time you see a Sigma male lost in his thoughts, remember, he's not being aloof or distant. He's merely retreating into his inner world, charging his batteries, and preparing to face the world again with renewed vigor. For Sigma males, solitude is not a punishment, but a necessary retreat for recharging. Secondly, Sigma males are independent thinkers. Now, what does this mean, you ask? Well, let's dive into it. Imagine a kaleidoscope. Each turn reveals a new pattern, a different perspective. This is how a Sigma male perceives the world. They revel in the intellectual stimulation that comes from analyzing different angles, dissecting ideas, and piecing together their own understanding. Their minds are their playgrounds, and they are the master builders, creating mental models that are as unique as they are. Sigma males don't just accept information at face value. They question, they probe, they examine. Like a detective on a case, they're always hunting for the truth, sifting through facts and fiction with a discerning eye. This isn't to say they're cynical or mistrustful. Rather, they are seekers of knowledge, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to understand the world in their own terms. This is where the brilliance of the Sigma male shines. They're not just passive consumers of information, but active participants in the process of knowledge creation. They don't follow the crowd. They don't subscribe to herd mentality. They're the ones carving their own path, marching to the beat of their own drum. They're not afraid to stand alone in their beliefs, to speak their minds even when their opinions go against the grain. But this isn't about being contrarian for the sake of it. It's about integrity. It's about staying true to their thoughts, their beliefs, their principles. They're not swayed by popularity or peer pressure. They're steadfast, unyielding, because they know the value of their thoughts. Their minds are like labyrinths, filled with winding paths and hidden treasures. Each thought, each idea is a gem they've discovered on their journey, a testament to their intellectual prowess. They're not just thinkers, they're philosophers, they're visionaries, they're pioneers. So the next time you encounter a Sigma male, remember this: their minds are not just receptacles of information, but crucibles where knowledge is forged, ideas are born, and wisdom is distilled. This independent thinking is a signature trait of the Sigma male, setting them apart from the pack. Thirdly, Sigma males are non-conformists. In a world that often rewards the loudest voices and most visible presences, it's easy to overlook those who march to the beat of their own drum. Yet, this is precisely where the Sigma male thrives, in the realm of non-conformity. Sigma males are the ones who don't feel compelled to fit into societal norms. They're not interested in the latest trends or what's considered cool. They value their individuality and aren't concerned about what others think of them. They don't seek approval or validation from external sources. Instead, they find satisfaction and fulfillment in their own pursuits and interests. What's fascinating about Sigma males is their ability to exist outside the conventional social hierarchy. They aren't swayed by the allure of status or the desire to climb the social ladder. They're comfortable in their own skin, content to live life on their own terms. They don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone, and this self-assuredness is what makes them truly unique. Sigma males also possess an inherent sense of independence. They're not followers, but they're not necessarily leaders either. They're lone wolves, carving their own path in life. This doesn't mean they're antisocial or aloof. Quite the contrary. They're able to engage with others when they choose to, but they're never bound by expectations or societal pressures. They're also highly introspective, constantly examining their thoughts and actions, seeking self-improvement and personal growth. They don't shy away from introspection and self-critique, but rather embrace it as a means to better understand themselves and the world around them. In essence, Sigma males embody the spirit of non-conformity. They challenge the status quo and aren't afraid to question conventional wisdom. They're the mavericks, the outliers, the ones who dare to be different. They're not bound by societal norms or expectations, and they're unapologetically themselves. Their non-conformist nature isn't a rebellion or a rejection of society, but rather a celebration of their individuality. They're not trying to fit into a mold, but instead, they're creating their own. In a world that pressures conformity, the Sigma male stands as a beacon of individuality. Fourthly, Sigma males are observers. Now let's delve into the world of these enigmatic individuals. Their quiet demeanor might often be mistaken for a lack of anything to say or contribute. But let me assure you that's far from the truth. They are simply busy, immersed in observing and processing their environment. You see, Sigma males are gifted with an acute sense of observation. They are like the silent detectives of the world, absorbing minute details that others may overlook. They're the ones who notice the subtle shift in someone's mood, the tiny inconsistency in a story, or the faintest hint of a pattern emerging from chaos. They are the ones who read between the lines, who see beyond the obvious. In a room full of chatter and noise, a Sigma male might appear aloof or disinterested. But behind those introspective eyes, a whole different story is unfolding. They are cataloging details, analyzing interactions, and drawing conclusions. Their minds are like high-powered supercomputers, processing data at a speed that's truly awe-inspiring. This doesn't mean they're disconnected from their surroundings. Quite the contrary. Their observation skills enable them to be deeply connected with their environment. only in a more subtle and profound way. They don't just see things, they understand them. They don't just hear words, they interpret the unspoken. They don't just live life, they comprehend its intricate dance. Sigma males don't just observe for the sake of observing. Their observations are stepping stones to a deeper understanding of the world around them. They use this knowledge to navigate life, to make informed decisions, and to connect with people at a deeper level. They are not just passive bystanders. They are active participants who engage with life in their unique, insightful way. So, the next time you come across a Sigma male, remember that their quiet demeanor is not a sign of disinterest or aloofness. It's a testament to their observing nature, their keen perception, and their unique way of engaging with the world. Their observing nature allows them to navigate life with a unique perspective. Fifthly, Sigma males are self-reliant. Now let's unpack this characteristic a bit, shall we? Imagine a lone wolf traversing the wilderness. This wolf doesn't need a pack to survive. It relies solely on its own cunning and strength to navigate the harsh realities of the wild. This self-sufficiency, this independence, this is the essence of a Sigma male. Sigma males have a certain knack for self-reliance. They are like solitary sailors in an endless ocean, navigating their lives with an unyielding will and a strong sense of direction. Their compass, their own judgment and intuition. They trust in their own abilities to weather any storm that comes their way, and they do so with an unwavering confidence that is as inspiring as it is intimidating. They value their independence, cherishing it not as a privilege, but as a fundamental right. They are their own masters, their own guides, and their own support systems. They don't rely on others to validate their worth or to hold their hands through life's challenges. Instead, they carve their own path, guided by their own principles and values. This independence is not born out of arrogance, but out of a deep-seated belief in their own capabilities. Sigma males are not afraid to step out of their comfort zones, to take risks, to face challenges head-on. They are not discouraged by failure. Instead, they view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. But don't mistake their self-reliance for isolation. Sigma males appreciate the value of social connections and meaningful relationships. However, they don't rely on these connections for their survival or well-being. They understand that at the end of the day, they are the ones responsible for their own lives, their own happiness, and their own success. Sigma males are like fortresses, standing tall amidst life's trials and tribulations, unyielding and unbroken. Their self-reliance is not just a trait, it's a way of life. It's their shield against the world, their sword against adversity. Their self-reliance is a testament to their strength and resilience. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of a Sigma male. Sixthly, Sigma males are strategists. A chess player, maneuvering pieces across the board with precision and intent, is a perfect metaphor for the Sigma male mind. They are akin to maestros of the mental realm, their thoughts carefully orchestrated, each note, each beat, meticulously planned. Sigma males have a knack for strategic thinking. They are not known for making rash decisions or jumping into situations without giving them due thought. Their minds are constantly churning, analyzing potential outcomes, weighing pros and cons, and devising the best possible course of action. This is not to say they are indecisive. Far from it. Their decisions are often swift and decisive, but only because they have taken the time to think things through. This strategic mindset is not confined to making decisions. It permeates every facet of their lives. From their career choices to their relationships, everything is part of a larger plan, a grand strategy. They are architects of their own destiny, drafting blueprints of their future in their minds. Now, you might be wondering, why are Sigma males so strategic? The answer is simple. Strategy provides them with a sense of control. In a world filled with uncertainties and chaos, having a plan gives them a semblance of order, a feeling of being in control. It's their way of navigating through life's stormy seas, their compass guiding them towards their desired destination. Their strategic mindset also gives them an edge in problem solving. They are not just reactive, responding to problems as they arise. They are proactive, anticipating potential challenges and devising strategies to overcome them even before they occur. This makes them excellent problem solvers, capable of tackling complex issues with ease. In conclusion, strategic thinking is a key trait of Sigma males. It's their secret weapon, their ace in the hole. They are the chess players in a world of checkers, always thinking several moves ahead. This strategic mindset helps them navigate life's challenges with ease. It's what makes them unique, what sets them apart. It's what makes them Sigma. Lastly, Sigma males have a mysterious aura. Now, this isn't some cloak and dagger game where they are intentionally shrouded in mystery. It's a byproduct of their introverted and independent nature. Their silence isn't a lack of something to say, but rather a choice to listen, observe, and process. Sigma males are often misunderstood because they don't advertise their thoughts or feelings. They are like the quiet corners of a library, filled with volumes of knowledge, but only accessible to those who take the time to explore. This quiet, observant nature can make them seem enigmatic to others. And like a good book, it's hard to resist the allure of a hidden story. You see, Sigma males don't necessarily want to be mysterious. They're just being themselves, living life on their own terms. They don't seek validation, nor do they feel the need to explain their actions. They are their own judges and their own counselors. Their silence is their sanctuary, and their solitude, their strength. Their disdain for the limelight doesn't make them less capable or less intelligent. On the contrary, it allows them to focus on their interests and pursuits without the distraction of constant social engagement. They are like a deep well, quiet on the surface but filled with depth. This inherent mystery can be intriguing to others. It's human nature to be drawn to the unknown, and the Sigma male's reserved demeanor presents a challenge that many find irresistible. They spark curiosity, invite speculation, and often leave others wanting to know more. Remember, though, that a Sigma male's mystery is not a facade. It is a reflection of their self-reliance and independent spirit. They are not trying to be elusive. They are simply living in a world that doesn't always understand their way of life. This aura of mystery adds to the allure of the Sigma male. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved, an enigma wrapped in the comfort of their own company. But at the end of the day, they are not a riddle to be solved. They are Sigma males, unique and comfortable in their own skin, making their own path in the world. So there you have it, 7 ways the Sigma male brain is wired differently. Now let's take a brisk walk down the memory lane. Our journey began with the introverted energy of the Sigma male, a powerhouse of calm and introspective thought, fueling his actions and decisions. This introverted energy is not about shying away from social interactions, but rather, it's about embracing solitude and using it to recharge and reflect. Next, we delved into the realm of independent thinking. The Sigma male's brain isn't one to follow the herd. It dances to its own beat, valuing autonomy and originality over societal norms and expectations. This independent streak is what allows Sigma males to see the world from a unique perspective and often come up with novel solutions to problems. We then explored the non-conformist nature of the Sigma male, a characteristic that sets him apart from the crowd. He isn't swayed by trends or peer pressure. Rather, he marches to the beat of his own drum, unabashedly embracing his individuality. From there, we moved on to the observer trait, a key aspect of the Sigma male's personality. He's a keen and patient observer, dissecting situations and people with a discerning eye. This ability to observe without getting involved often gives him a unique insight into situations. The journey continued with the self-reliant trait. Sigma males don't rely on others for their happiness or success. They are their own best friends, their own harshest critics, and their own biggest cheerleaders. Next, we looked at the strategic thinking aspect. Sigma males are chess players in the game of life, always thinking a few moves ahead. They plan, strategize, and execute with precision, making them dynamic problem solvers. Finally, we delved into the mysterious aura that surrounds the Sigma male. This aura is not manufactured or put on for show, but rather it is a natural byproduct of their introspective and independent nature. In a world that often misunderstands solitude for loneliness, the Sigma male stands as a testament to the power of introspection, independence, and individuality. Remember, being different isn't a bad thing. It's what makes you, you.